All right, hello. April 20th, the day before patch version 4.2 comes out in Honkai Star Rail, and I have been really bad at doing these Selenic Chronicles, or I say, really bad at remembering to do these Selenic Chronicles. All right. I don't think I've done it in 2 weeks, so there's got to be a new one, right?
That tickles.
Okay, well, that was awkward. Where is she? And why is she being tickled?
Columbina? Huh. That's odd. Paimon's positive she heard Columbina's voice.
Me too, Paimon.
Yeah.
She tried to sneak up behind me again. Did we catch her this time? Well, Paimon certainly didn't.
Greetings. Another jump scare? Not cool. If you were here, you should have just said so. I thought that since you were already so familiar with this game, I should increase the difficulty this round.
So why were you being tickled earlier?
Paimon's gonna get you next time. Just you wait. Great. I look forward to it.
What happened to your eye mask, Columbina? Oh, I didn't even notice she wasn't wearing it.
I guess the Kuhenki must have swiped it when we were playing earlier. I don't usually need to use my eyes, so the mask makes little difference. Let them play with it if they like.
Why do you wear it anyway?
Oh, on that note, don't you want to go out more often? Yes, I have plenty of time now. I can go where I wish, when I wish.
Wait, because the last 6 we're locked out of doing, like from the patch before we get her back, and then when you get her back, you can start doing them. So are all of these chronologically after the events of, like, Luna 4?
However, I was concerned that you might worry if you came looking for me, but found that I had left without saying goodbye.
You can just leave a note.
Yeah, after all, we only need to know that you're okay. I see. I will consider it then.
If this doesn't take place before she goes missing in Luna 4, Then again, she didn't know she was going to go missing. That's fair enough.
You only consider it?
Or maybe this is just what you want to be. Just where you want to be.
Everything that has happened here, I find them to be happy memories.
Oh, that's good to know. I think that they were happy memories too.
That said, I do have another reason for waiting for you here. And what's that? To give you a pleasant surprise.
What is that? And what is that? What is that? It's glowy. Are we going somewhere? Are we getting a cutscene?
Wow! This must be the place you were talking about, right? Paimon wasn't there last time, so she didn't get to see it.
It's truly I don't know what you're talking about either. It's truly lovely.
Can Paimon fly around and check it out? Of course.
Oh, this is the place that she was standing in like the trailer for like before Nodcry came out.
If it pleases you, I could bring you back again someday.
Oh, actually no, this is where we fought Dottore in that boss fight actually.
So, this is the pleasant surprise then?
So this has to take place after the events of Luna 4.
Oh? So this is enough to pass as a pleasant surprise in your eyes? No, the real surprise is yet to come.
There's more?
Come, let us paint.
Oh, we're continuing the painting storyline.
Wait, here? But Paimon doesn't see canvas, brushes, or paints anywhere.
Watch me pull an Asha out of like nowhere.
Oh, that's simple.
Oh, we're gonna color the flowers?
The water's surface is our canvas.
Oh, I guess that works
the
too.
moonlight our brushes. And the paths we take shall serve as the brush strokes.
Did I have this new microphone the last time I recorded one of these? I don't think I did. I've only had this thing for like a week.
With the moon's reflection to guide us, pure thought shall flow beneath our feet.
I'm still trying to figure out what's the optimal like volume for this thing. Follow the moon's guide and paint the pattern.
Good. That's the way. Come, let us walk together a while.
So I just mirror what you're doing, huh? I cannot run.
When the traveler advances, the moon walks by his side.
We are making a constellation, I think. Is this her constellation?
There.
I think it is.
It is finished.
I'm not really good at constellations. I don't look at them that often. I know what Orion looks like. I know what Ursa Major and Minor look like, but that's about it. Oh, it's a Kuhenki! Or Luanatar.
Luanatar? It's really you? You're back! In the silvery flesh! Oh, Paimon thought she'd never see you again!
The painting we drew. We
used moonlight to trace this child's form, and I poured new power and new blessings therein, causing her to be reborn.
Is she also a piece of your soul this time, too?
She no longer needs to bear my spirit. Her will is hers alone.
Okay, cool. But then is it the same? That it isn't the same one, essentially, because technically you are that old Luonatar.
Ah! She's flying over! Yes. I have awakened all the memories of the time you spent together.
Okay, well now you're gonna make me get philosophical about this. Like, how much of us are our memories and our experiences, and how much of us is, like, are just our nature? Which I think is probably going to come into play, because everybody and their mother believes that Sandrone is going to come back. But I don't think Sandrone will have Sandrone's memories based off of what's in the diary and what the diary has said.
Paimon wasn't expecting the surprise to be this pleasant. Paimon loves it!
Thank you, Columbina.
It wasn't much. I, too, am glad to see her again.
Especially since this time you now know what she was. She's kind of like a sister to you, if you think about it. Or a daughter. I mean, piece of your soul with memory. This is complicated, and I don't want to get further into this discussion. She's still very attached to Luonatar, but her expression is different from before. She looks like Luonatar is not merely a created familiar, but a familiar friend.
Go.
Yeah, friend. Let's go with that. Friend.
Surely.
Speak friend and enter. Do people get that reference? I'm sometimes perplexed by my age, given the average age of my viewers. For those who are curious, the average age of my viewers is around 24. Which doesn't make me feel that much younger, but it's very interesting that a lot of people find me entertaining in around that age demographic.
You're welcome to come back anytime.
Cool. Where is this place, exactly? Columbina can interact with the Kuhenki at a device whether she wants to wear an eye mask. Oh, cool! We can put her eye mask on or off now. Is that... I'm assuming that toggles it on the Columbina that I have as well?
Now, I know how fond you are of them, but let's not cause them any trouble now, alright? Come back here to rest, should you find yourself tired from playing outside.
Okay. About eye mask. Oh.
Should I ask the Kuhenki to hold on to the eye mask for me?
It might be better if I wore it. I leave this with you. And it's gone. And just to double check, let's just warp here, I guess. I think I have the Columbina team equipped. Yeah, it's off. Neat. That's kind of cool. Well, anyway, that's enough for this one. Editor me, take it away, and I'll see you in the next one. Although I just realized that I forgot to check the hall so I even know which one this one was. I want to say this is the first one we've done post Dottore, so I guess that makes this one number 13. Let's just see if the maths keep mathin'.
Anyway, let's stop the story here.
Oh.
Don't be sad. It's just as the book says. The Little Witch's adventures would continue. I'll read you all a new story next time. How does that sound?
Okay, I can't talk to her or interact with her, so that was just a new interaction. I guess I'll reset it by leaving, I guess. View records. Yes, that's the first one of the 3. As the moonlight settles softly around her, she brings the Wonatar back into this world once more. Okay, so I only gotta remember to do this and log in 5 more times. Man, we're gonna be in Sneznaya by the time I remember to finish and doing all these. Okay, now, Editor me, you can take it away, and I will see you all next time. Alrighty. What's today? April 28th. Don't know what number this is. I want to say it's 14. Number 14 out of 18 of these. So we gotta be getting close to getting all of them, right? Oh, what's going on over here? I am sick, for those who can't tell. Is she eating something? Tell me she's eating something.
Is it just Paimon, or do you smell something yummy too?
Okay, good. She is eating something. Because that was some weird voice lines if they weren't. Is that a whole cake?
Bean is having a feast for one! Traveler, Paimon. Looks like someone's enjoying herself. Would you like to try some as well?
No, you go ahead.
We don't usually see you eating here. Did you go out just to buy it?
I also, perhaps, might I see a bookshelf behind you.
Llama gave it to me.
And a hot pot? Oh, that's just a big slice of pie, not a big cake.
Wow! She sure takes good care of you, huh?
I kind of expect her to.
On the condition that I don't leave. Wait, what? Isn't that just a bribe so you'll accept house arrest?
That's funny.
How cheap one at that.
A very cheap one.
She also brought me some interesting books and exquisitely made toys.
I hope that that bookshelf stays here from now on. Because it really livens up the place.
Now it sounds more like a mother going out on a business trip and the kid she's leaving at home.
Did Llama explain her reasoning?
She just told me not to go out for the
Okay.
time being, and to be especially sure to avoid the Frost Moon Scions.
Why is that?
I asked the animals who came to deliver my meals, but Llama had instructed them to remain silent, and so they did.
Oh wait, are those stuffed Kuhenki dolls? That's cute. That's kind of cool.
That's...
Sounds like someone's planning a surprise party or something.
If I had to guess, she is preparing something that has to do with me.
I forgot I told her to leave the mask off. She looks a lot better without it, personally. It gives me little creepy vibes. Sure, it matches her hair ties with the X's, because it's an X pattern mask, but I think she just looks better without the mask.
Worry not. I have never considered staying here boring in the first place. The food is good, and much to my liking. Not going out is fine with me. And if the Scions are indeed preparing for something, well, all the more reason not to interrupt them.
Want us to go ask around?
Yeah! Paimon's kind of curious now, too! You can, but you should be prepared.
Prepared in what way?
She likely knows you'll come to see me, so she may not tell you anything at all.
Fair. Looks like we got our little moon mini quest. I imagine it's like a birthday party or something.
You
That's my
want to
guess.
renovate the statue of Kutor?
Renovate it? Renovate it how?
Precisely so. No longer is she the wingless Kutar who could only gaze at the moon beyond the skies in solitude.
Interesting.
We witnessed her unfurling her wings and know she has regained the freedom to live. As such, it is only right that the statue too be restored.
It's not restored. It sounds like you're planning on adding to it.
That does sound like a good idea.
Putting wings on a statue, I'm not a 3D... I haven't done 3D art in, like, sculpting in, like, over a decade. But, like, making wings is hard. And it's just asking for to mess with gravity.
That I have. I spoke to them of the moon goddess's sacrifice and her return, and of how we stood against the force that pollutes this world with the guidance of that gentle light. Everyone
If you
was
say so.
delighted to hear of her return, so I took the opportunity to convey Columbina's thoughts to them. That she wants to see us as family, and would like us to do the same for her.
And what did everyone say?
The Lady Moon Goddess.
Would we not be overstepping by regarding her as family?
It depends on how they see it.
I believe that this is what Columbina genuinely wishes for.
I can't believe the Lady Moonchanter referred to our moon goddess by her first name.
I wonder if we're ever going to continue the storyline regarding that other member of the Frost Moon Science that ended up joining the Fatui and is working on whatever the research is going on underneath the experimental Kuvaki Design Bureau. And the fact that there's like a moon down there for some reason and a giant laser that we fired a hole into.
Perhaps you may all yet recall the words I spoke not long ago. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves. I will not ask all of you to make the same choice as
Was
I.
her name Vera? I'm trying to remember
I
it.
do have words I would like to share with you this day. If we wish to invite the moonlight in to stay, we must first open doors that once were tightly shut. That is what happened. Considering the situation over the past few days, things seem to have gone better than I thought they might have.
Lady Lauma, a new batch of stone has arrived at the warehouse.
Understood. I'll be right over. Could you keep what I said, including what you've seen, a secret from Columbina? At least for now. I'd like this to be a surprise.
I mean, if you want it to be a surprise, I'll keep it a secret.
Paimon knows you mean well, but seriously? You sure do love your surprises. You and your moon goddess.
My lips are sealed, which is why this line was not voiced.
Hey, Lama, about Paimon's hush money. Paimon meant to say,
Paimon's hush
we don't
money.
have any spare Feast of the Moon servings today, do we?
That we do. Come, let me prepare some for you. Oh, and one more thing.
Gotta bribe Paimon, I guess. One more thing. As Uncle used to once say.
You're back.
Oh, we got teleported here.
Guess what, Colomina? You were right. Lama didn't tell us a thing.
She seems quite busy, though.
So, we'll be keeping you company over the next few days. You just sit tight and keep those expectations high.
Way to tell her that we actually do know something, Paimon. Could you be a little bit more subtle next time?
Expectations for what exactly? Nothing. We don't know a thing, honest.
Paimon.
Very well then. I look forward to spending the next few days with you.
Fast forward to the next few days. Oh, she's playing a liar. I forgot that she knew how to do that. And we know how to cook. The Kohenki know how to do their thing. Oh, long plume ibis. News from Lauma, I assume?
Oh, here comes our food. Wait a minute. Where's the grub? It says the time has come. Do you know what that means?
That's all they said. The time has come.
Oh.
I want you to
get
start
it
to
now.
walk up into your friends the next time you see them, and instead of starting the conversation like a normal person, you must start the conversation with, "The time has come."
Yes?
Usually wear your blindfold. Why are we saying that again?
Yes. What of it? But you can use Kulaki to observe the outside world even so, right? That's right. If anything, I sense things more clearly this way. Then, could we ask you to deliberately not sense any changes outside for the time being?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, she could probably just tell if they made changes to the statue from here, because she kind of is the body of Nodcry.
So that this can be a pleasant surprise? Sounds like you've already guessed what this is about. All right, I see. In that case, would you take my hand?
Since she's not going to sense anything, now I'm actually blind. Got it. Or you could open your eyes if you are worse at seeing with your eyes closed. Sorry, with your eyes open than they are closed. You can open your eyes now. Oh wow, we can now list this on the two of times she has opened her eyes.
She really did open her eyes.
I just said that without thinking.
It's
Ether, you should
beautiful.
think a lot more.
This pair of wings makes it look all the more complete.
I'm actually gonna get a screen cap of that.
This is a gift we Frost Moon Scions would like to give you, Columbina.
Can we put some clothes on the statue next?
To celebrate our goddess,
I feel
who
like that
can
would be
now
easier to
fly
do than
free,
actually
whose fingers
putting
can at
wings on
last
it.
touch the place she calls home.
Even though I think that would be tantamount to basically making a new statue from scratch. And yes, I still have refused to pick up that one moon Oculus thingy there, because I think the statue just looks better with it there.
The me from before would only be reminded of the confusion I felt upon being born, whenever I looked upon this statue. But now, what I feel is the warmth of a home. Perhaps, like this statue, I have chosen to stay here, even though I now have wings. Thank you all.
We do have another gift prepared, but you'll have to walk with me a bit farther.
A bit further. One that we didn't tell Paimon because they would ruin the secret.
My fellow Scions and I have organized a simple welcome banquet in the forest.
Oh, never mind.
From now on, this will be your home as well, Columbina. Whenever you grow homesick, please feel free to remain here and enjoy our hospitality, meager though it may be.
Sure, I will.
Well, what do you know? The moon's up.
Let's go then.
Why did we say that there?
It is my hope that every night may be as wonderful as that moon prayer night.
Oh, you mean the one where she got kidnapped and shoved into a portal? Yeah, let's hope every night is that wonderful. In fact, let's hope every night is more wonderful than that.
Welcome home, Columbina.
Moon's embrace of pain. And now the statue has wings. And as always, let's just YOLO back and check with the Gohenki. I kind of hope we get a hub area like this in Snezhnaya. At the time of recording this, there was a little bit of a dev program that they did talking about how Snezhnaya is coming out. And hopefully I have finished doing all of these and have them edited and up on YouTube by the time you are actually, or before Snezhnaya comes out. Because it seems like we might not be getting a summer update. Looks like Luna 6 or 7 is going to be the last one. Now I am home. 4 weeks to go. All right, editor me. Move on to the next clip. It's May 7th. Recording Selenic Chronicle. I actually don't remember the number that we're on. I want to say 15. All right, let's do this. I find it very funny that these Moonfall Silvers did not end up being her Ascension materials.
Here. This is for you. That's my share done, yes?
Oh, they're painting together now.
Hey! It's a drawing canvas! Wait, that means... Ah, you're just in time.
Malos.
Wow! If it isn't Malos, our great painter! Long time no see!
So what are we just in time for?
I just took Malaus to the moon for a bit.
Oh, you took them to the moon?
I'm so jealous of how you just said that, like you were visiting the garden next door or something.
It kind of is the garden next door when you think about it.
Still, what did you go there for? Looking for inspiration? That's half right. We also selected a location for an exhibition.
Oh, she's actually
you
taking us
recall?
up on that offer? I thought we were joking about that. She took it seriously?
Paimon does! Malaus's Moon Goddess exhibition! Don't forget to invite us when the time comes, okay? Yes, of course. In addition, Malaus seems to be able to sense subtle changes around her. She's told me that I've changed a lot since returning from the moon. That's why she wanted me to take her there, to see if there was something special about it.
There's something special about it, okay?
Now that's an artist for you, all right.
So this special thing.
I'm not sure either. I took Malaus to many places, but none of them satisfied her.
Many places on the moon. Or like many places in general.
That is, until I brought her close to your ship.
Our spaceship. Well, that's certainly quite special.
But after bringing her closer, I found that she wasn't interested in the ship itself.
Really? I don't blame you. It's kind of just a hunk of metal right now.
Huh? What does that mean? Oh, she's flying around you, Columbina! She did so back then as well. I suspect that her real interest lies with how I looked after seeing the spaceship.
Interesting.
How you looked? Yes. I was reminded of when the Traveler and I went there together.
Paimon wasn't there for that trip, right?
We sat atop the ship, gazing at Tevat. He found the truth about the past, and I found my home. Just thinking about it gave me a sense of peace. Or perhaps happiness.
This will be a romantic story, like none that have come before. Oh, wait, no, wrong character.
Yes, you are right. These are not things I would have felt before. So, I told Malaus our story, including what happened after we reached the moon.
What happened after we reached the moon? So we sat there, we stared at the moon, and that's where the story ended, from what I remember.
She seemed most pleased after that, as if she had found the inspiration she so desired.
Although, to be fair, technically, everything that's happening right now is what happened after that.
Ah, so now it's time for the great artist to work her magic, right? Huh, you didn't take Paimon up there back then, so she's pretty curious what Malaus is gonna paint too.
And what are we going to use as paint this time?
This time is something special.
Is it moon rocks?
Malaus says she wants paints that belong only to us.
Interesting. Am I going to rip out my hair?
And what does that mean? I believe she means things that will remind you about this journey, what you have gained from it, and the joy it has brought you. Don't worry. Malaus just wants to see such objects and feel them. She wouldn't use anything so precious as paint.
What did you give her?
Soil from the moon, and the card you gave me for Moon Prayer Night.
Ah, the card!
Oh, so basically, it's gotta be something that represents this adventure, right? Okay then. Traveler, you pick.
I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what I would pick in this situation. Give Genki objects that represent part of your journey. Moon Prayer Blossom from Columbina. Alright, this thingy.
A good choice. She seems pretty pleased, too. Whoa! Straight to the canvas she goes.
Painted up a storm.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Malhouse's paintings pretty much cover your story from when you were born till now, Columbina.
And that story isn't over yet.
Yep. And Paimon wants to see more of our great painter's work anyway.
They paint really fast from what I remember. Are they done already?
Oh, done already? Quick as ever, huh? Let Paimon see. Oh, this is so pretty.
That is pretty. That's pretty much the scene that I remember.
Paimon had no idea Teyvat looked so beautiful from the moon.
It actually looks even more beautiful than this.
Now I can understand why Malhouse says that I have changed. Why's that? When I see this painting, I remember that as I sat on the moon, watching Teyvat, I thought about how I'd always been looking for a home of my own. But now, I suddenly have two homes, both of them places of such beauty.
The moon haunts you.
It was then that I realized that perhaps home is wherever the things and people you cherish are.
A lovely thought. I agree wholeheartedly.
Thank you. I think that after this, I'd like to take the Kuhenki to the moon more often.
How long is that trip, by the way?
You're welcome to come visit my other home as well. Oh? You'd like to be a guide for other Kuhenki? Of course. I think this will be a most lively journey.
A most lively journey. Like many... Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Oh, it's over here. What number are we on? About the eye mask. So that would be 13, 14. This was 15, I guessed correctly. Through the young painter's quiet strokes, Columbina filled with a rather unfamiliar feeling. Happiness comes into being. We got 3 more of these left to do. All right. Anyway, take it away, future me. We're gonna cut to you now. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. It's May 16th. We got another Selenic Chronicles to do. I'm not entirely sure what number this is. I want to say it's 15 or 16. There should only be 18 total. There's basically 6 in Luna 1, 6 in Luna 2. There's none in Luna 3, and then 6 in Luna 4. So we should be getting close to finishing up all of the Luna 4 ones. So let's see. 13, 14, 15. So this is 16. The one we're about to do is 16. There it goes. Now it's triggering. Oh, she's just singing the song.
Hey there, Columbina! You seem to be in a good mood today. Come on up.
You know, if they're gonna put it in the dialogue, they should at least use the voice volume that I have set.
You want to play moon chess again or something? Yes. It has been a while, and I somewhat miss playing.
Are the rules the same as before?
Or, can you move multiple pieces per turn now because you're the Triloon goddess?
That doesn't seem fair.
That would be cheating. Yeah, Paimon knows that. She was just kidding. Shall we begin then?
Well, if I remember the rules of this, since I actually recently edited together the playthrough where I played the first time, I think I might beat you this time. Unless it's just gonna cut away. So I imagine the same strategies for tic-tac-toe still apply.
Perhaps like this. How about here?
I unfortunately have to go here to block you now. This is a cat's game that can go on forever. Oh, I'm dumb.
This round.
I left the middle open.
The 3 moons linked up in a line.
Don't the planets do that like every couple thousand years or something?
Huh? Still thinking about how that last match went? Oh, no. It's just... looking back on the game now gives me a peculiar feeling.
A moment when the planets, or should I say the moons, align?
Oh, yeah. Now that you have the power of 3 moons, you've become more than just something that can dominate the night sky. Yes. And I also think that the fate of the world may have been different had there not been division between the 3 moon goddesses.
What were they like?
The first one I saw was Sonnet, goddess of the iridescent moon. She was livelier than I'd imagined. More like a playful younger sister.
Are we going to talk about how they recognized us when we went inside of whatever Arlecchino's fire domain was?
Arya of the Eternal Moon was the most mature of the 3. She was a natural leader and was most gentle to others. Just like Lauma, actually. As for Canon of the Frost Moon, she seemed both wise and far-sighted. And it was she who gave her moon to me.
Sounds like all of them were kind deities.
Yes. Despite their differences, they loved Tevat, and they loved this home. When I spoke to them of the things to come, they all seemed relieved, glad that this world still held so rich a future.
That's nice in its own way, I guess.
That was also why they gave me the power to return home. Huh. Paimon would love to see them and give them a real proper thank you. I would very much like that as well, but I fear it's no longer possible. Fortunately, this world continues onward, and the humans they protected have survived, and pass on their stories to this day. Exactly! As long as we live well and don't let the bad guys destroy the world, that's the best thanks we can give them.
You certainly have a way with words, Paimon.
Of course! You can bet Paimon's always trying to live her best life. You too, Columbina. Eat well and sleep well every day. And come find us if you want to play games. Sure. I suspect that from now on, I shall think of those 3 gentle goddesses every time I play moon chess.
She's still up there.
shall carry on their moonlight.
Well, that was something. But what does it say in the record hall now? The moon rises and sets. The board becomes an extension of the future self. Of the future itself. Alright, only 2 more to go. And the weekly reset's coming up, so I'll hopefully remember to record it in a decent amount of time. Alright, back to you, future me. Current date, Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. Estimated Selenic Chronicle number 17. Recording starting. Penultimate Selenic Chronicle. If my math is correct. Where's she at? I don't see her. Where does the moon hide? There's a bunch of hats now. Are we going to be playing a shell game?
They seem to be having fun.
Well, the Wanatar's with us this time.
Greetings. Greetings to you too, Luanatar.
Playing a new game?
Yes. I saw people playing with their friends using cups at the flagship, so I borrowed the idea.
I see. So it is a shell game.
They would place a gemstone under a cup, then quickly shuffle the cups atop the table. Upon stopping, they would have the other player guess which cup the gem was under.
Can't you sense what's under it, though?
The Kuhenki loved the feeling of spinning about while wrapped up in cloth, so I used Miss Mage's hat as a reference and made some improvements.
So you made mage hats. Okay. It's adorable.
Wait, so you went to the flagship? Did anyone recognize you? Some did ask, and I said, I'm dressing up as the moon goddess today. I look just like her, don't I?
Oh my god, and people fell for that.
Wow, you've really taken that trick from Moonprayer Night and ran with it.
And they believe you?
Well, not entirely, but they didn't talk to me afterward either. Was my acting not natural? I'll keep practicing somewhere else next time.
I mean, it could fool the average person that doesn't know any better.
Why does it feel like someone learned all the wrong lessons? Luanatar would like you to guess where she's hiding. Would you like to play around?
I'm in.
In that case, please stake 100,000 more to start.
Oh,
Those are the
100,000.
flagship's rules after all.
So how much money did you get suckered out of at the flagship?
Okay, you definitely should have skipped that lesson.
I'm good for it. I'm not using the money for
We're
anything.
about to begin.
Okay. Wanatar starts in the center cup. Alright, I'm gonna watch with my
And-
hands.
Spin.
Okay. Left, middle, left.
Can
Middle.
you guess where Luanatar is?
I thought they were gonna shuffle it way harder than that. Choose the middle hat.
Bingo.
Are they gonna cheat me at some point? Or is it just the one and done?
Was that too easy for you?
It was okay.
Should you come around to play again, I will try to shuffle the hats around faster. I was curious. How exactly did you play with them earlier? You can't see anything if you don't use Kuvaki, but if you do use it, you'll see too clearly. Well, I can open my eyes, right?
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, didn't think of that one.
Sometimes you two are complete idiots. Where does the moon hide?
Loktar says that she is very happy, and that we should play again next time.
And we will. Probably. Will I still be coming in here in multiple weeks? I don't know. She and her Kuanki have always known how to lift each other's spirits. Next week, the final one. Take it away, future me. It is June 5th. Think this should be the final Selenic Chronicle. Pretty sure it is. Unless my math is wrong. And then this is the 17th one and not the 18th one. But 3 sets of 6 should add up to 18. So I'm really curious what this last one is going to end up being, all things considered. And I actually don't know if my... okay, I think my green screen's set up correctly. Alright. This could be the last one, unless there's like a thing where we unlock more of these somehow. But it'll be all the end of all the ones that are listed in the little record-keeping area. That's a lot of Kuhanki. They're all waiting by a fire pit.
Oh, that smells great! Do we make it in time for Columbina's mealtime again?
Is she cooking something on her own?
Huh. Are those Kuhanki lining up? For soup that Columbina's serving?
Well, you're kind of doing the same thing right now, Paimon.
Just a moment. Wow! This is really good.
I feel like I've mentioned this before, but it's been years since I last brought it up. I think it's pretty funny how, like, in Genshin, every stovetop is just fire with a wok of water above it. And that's basically every single cooking stove in Genshin Impact. It's very video gamey-esque, which is fine. But it's, like, funny that Honkai Star Rail went the route of, like, we have an omni-synthesizer 3D printer thingy that can print any food or crafting item based off of ingredients you put in it. But we can do the same thing in Genshin with a wok of water and a fire.
Refreshing, tasty fruit soup. Paimon's never had anything quite like it.
Fruit soup? Oh, I haven't had fruit soup since like 2009? 2010? When did I finish middle school? Was that 2008 or 2009?
Another serving?
I want to say it was 2009 because we were partway through the housing market crash at that point, if I remember right.
Make that too.
Paimon the Big Eater. Oh, Luanatar's here too. Are you learning to cook?
Yes. I asked Anefa for some basic recipes, and I've made several attempts. The Kuhankian animals have both responded quite positively.
Whoa, back that up. You got basic recipes from Anefa? Oh, wait, why am I surprised? Anefa's a good cook. Come to think of it, I don't know if Lalma can cook. Having any issues in the kitchen?
Well, my sleeves are too wide.
yeah,
They
they are.
against the pot if I'm not careful.
Then don't cook in this outfit. So it's not cooking itself that's giving you trouble, it's your outfit. Also, why am I not wearing my outfit?
I struggle somewhat with making desserts, though.
Okay.
You have to get the temperature and proportions just right.
It depends on the dessert. But like most things in life, it's very nuanced and it depends. She must not have cooked much for herself in the past then. She really liked bread. Besides desserts and snacks that are particularly hard to get right if you're working solo. Why not do cake? Cake's pretty easy. Brownies are pretty easy too. Not everybody needs to make a macaron. You can make little peppermint candies and chocolates too. Those are pretty simple. I think where dessert starts to get complicated is like when you start doing stuff like pie. Then you gotta mold a pie crust. Then you gotta make a filling in a certain consistency, and then you gotta bake and/or freeze it and/or both. But like cake, pretty easy. Mix in bowl, put in pot, put in oven or pan, I guess. It's like making a cake is like making a lasagna. You throw it all together and then you cook it. Baking chocolate's pretty simple. You take the cacao, you take the sugar, you take maybe something like milk or egg and put that in there. Maybe not egg. Some people like pop rice in there. That's sometimes fun. But what's another dessert that I know how to make? Ooh, Jello. Jello's pretty simple. You can pretty much just follow the recipe and then you either freeze it or like refrigerate it for a day. It depends. Ooh, fudge. Fudge is something I always wanted to learn how to make, but never got around to it. I should learn how to do that in my free time. I should learn how to make fudge. The fun kind. Not the kind that you make for fun. I will let people in the comments determine which one is which. Would you like some help?
Sure. Let's start with crumb cake, shall we?
No clue how to make that. I assume it's like making pig in a blanket, but instead of putting like a hot dog in the middle, we're putting like cream filling and berries. Sometime later.
Would you like to try one?
Oh yeah, pancake is technically a dessert in not the United States that I could teach how to make. I know how to make pancakes from scratch. That's breakfast food where I come from. Welcome to America, where we put dessert on the menu for every meal. Chow down. Oh wow, that first bite probably soured my face like a prune. But after you swallow some, the sweetness resurfaces. Maybe it gets better once you get used to it. Sounds like you didn't balance the sweetness and sourness.
What do you think?
Passable, but there's room for improvement.
Did Paimon miss anything?
Try this real quick, would you?
It's so sour! What are you trying to do to Paimon?
The aftertaste is pretty good, though.
It's all about the initial taste!
Some people like sour, though. I like sour. Couldn't one of you have warned me to take a smaller bite?
If you hadn't said anything, Paimon would have thought this was a prank. Watching people's faces pucker or something. Okay, let me try again.
I would just put a little bit more sugar in it. More time passes.
Here, try this batch.
Whoa, this is way better. Double thumbs up, Ether. Haven't seen this since the, what was it, Man, have we done this pose since Fontaine? I can't remember doing this pose since Fontaine. Maybe we did it as part of a dance when we were Tumaini, but I can't remember. It's delicious. You learn fast.
Really? Paimon wants some too! That's the stuff! Oh, so tasty!
Now watch it have a super sour aftertaste.
Good enough to be given as a gift?
Probably.
Totally! Wait, did you learn how to cook and make crumb cake because you wanted to make a present for someone?
And also, fun fact about a gift, it doesn't have to be good. It's the sentiment that counts. Says guy who has been given tsundere cookies before. If you don't know what a tsundere cookie is, go Google that. It'll be fun. I'll stomach stuff where they accidentally mixed up the sugar and salt.
Yes, for my friends.
I'm very tolerable. That is a great idea.
Do you still remember the first
I
time
didn't
we
expect
came
this
here
last one to be
together?
about cooking.
You had prepared some food for me.
Right. That was that was like the first time, or maybe wasn't it the second time actually? The first time we came here was when the Wanatar just let us here randomly at night.
Though the food couldn't do much to replace.
Although I guess
the
that might have
power
been the
I had
first time
lost.
Paimon came with me, if
Eating
I
it
don't
did
remember.
Make me feel more relaxed. I did not give it much thought then, but now I understand.
She looks so much better without the eye mask.
The time and effort put into carefully preparing food by hand is what gives it soul. What I enjoyed was not simply the food itself, but the warmth and kindness in the hands that made it. And the less those hands seek reciprocity, the greater the warmth and kindness required to match it in turn.
Oh, Paimon's gonna blush if you go on like that. To be honest, we were...
What the hell are you doing, Zoranora Zoro?
Side back there.
What on earth is that? Paimon's gonna blush if you go on like that. But things are different now. If there's anything you'd like to eat, just say the word.
Indeed.
How are you talking with your mouth full?
But now that I understand all this, I'd like to do a little more. It's a wonderful feeling.
That was one of the most random things I've ever seen.
Would you come with me to visit our friends?
Most certainly.
Apart from the crumb kake, I have also prepared a few other gifts. But they must be sent in secret.
Why in secret?
Why in secret? If you don't mind Paimon asking.
You just wanted to be a surprise, I guess?
Well, you've always been the ones to pleasantly surprise me.
Yehoda!
I'd like to see how my friends will react when the tables are turned.
Oh, good luck with that. Are we gonna get a little quest then?
Phew, we were running all over.
Oh, or not. I guess we're just gonna cut to the ending.
Their reactions were kind of surprising, though. Some didn't even realize they were gifts from you, Columbina.
I know, just got straight to snacking. Well, that sounds like I know.
It's fine. I expected as much. What's important is that they were happy to receive the gifts.
In that case, Lauma definitely knew the crumb kakes and wreath on her desk came from you.
Wait, Llama has a desk?
Paimon can understand her being hesitant about wearing the wreath, but seriously, she stared at the crumb kakes for a good 10 minutes and still couldn't bring herself to eat one.
I was getting worried that she might enshrine them.
It seems Yehoda got quite the fright, though. Perhaps we shouldn't have slipped the gifts directly behind her.
She almost jumped out of her skin. Boy, I would have loved to have seen that reaction.
Maybe
Or interaction.
she was naturally more alert? Still, she seemed to calm down when Ashru came over to paw at the scratching post you sent.
Oh, you made a scratching post for Ashru? That's cute.
As for our other friends who aren't in Nodcry, I'm counting on you to deliver their gifts.
Oh, you're gonna send some ibises overseas. So, who are the people that are not from Nodcry that she's gonna be sending gifts to? I assume it's like Varka, Albedo, Durin, Alice, Nicole. Well, Nicole's technically in Nodcry. She built a damn house that I'm gonna go record a weekly thingy over in her area right after this. So yeah, there's Alice, Durin, Albedo, and Varka. Yeah, that's 4. That sounds about right. I must say, you're quite good at preparing presents.
Here.
Ooh, is it candy?
Ooh, is it finally our turn?
Looks like fruit candy. Like the stuff that they handed out at the... Was it Rune Prayer Night? I want to say it was Rune Prayer Night.
Huh? Candies? Paimon thought we'd get crumb kakes like everyone else.
Well, you already had some of those while taste testing. Some variety is nice, don't you think?
Yeah, they're really good too. Better than the Moon Prayer Night candies even.
That's good to hear.
Wait, when did she put the mask back on?
And there's one more gift. Here. For you.
A wind glider?
I've heard it said that the skies belong to the birds, and the land to the beasts, while the vast space between the two is reserved for adventurers wearing wing gliders. With this by your side, may your path forward ever be lit as with moonlight.
It's perfect, thank you.
And thank you for your companionship.
Thus ends that storyline. I really wish that it wasn't... Well, I'm actually not too upset about the week locking thing. That's not that bad. But boy, is it a little bit on the annoying side that some of these were locked out of doing because of the starting of the story. I understand for lore reasons why you want to do that, but boy, was it a little bit annoying. Wonders of the World. Complete the Selenic Chronicles Part 3. Moonlight White Knight Serenade. Did I get another achievement at some point? Oh, no, I was doing co-op stuff off stream. That's what that is. Dressing room. Ooh, that's pretty. Wings of the Silent Moon, a stylized wind glider gifted to you as a mark of the Welkin Moon's acknowledgement and recognition. It is a tale passed down among the Fae, told during their gatherings beneath the moon. Such moonlit gatherings are an ancient rite. Some say the practice dates back to an age when the true moon hung in the sky. And perhaps the beings who gathered beneath it were not Fae at all. In any case, gazing at the moon and speaking of times old and new is considered by the boldest among them to be the perfect moment for sharing secrets. And among all the tales they tell, there is one that they love most. According to legend, the king of the Fae of the Snowlands, a hero born from the bones of a great beast, sought to unite the entire continent. Is that the bellied Tsar it's talking about? To do so, he had to slay his final enemy. Yet that enemy could neither age nor die, for his life was hidden far from his body. No matter how many times the king of the snowy realms struck him down, he would rise again from the shadows. So the Spirit of Frost and a traveler from beyond the palace walls set out to seek the truth of this foe. At last, they learned how he might be killed. To kill this enemy, the Snow King would need to find a fissure buried deep in the earth's darkest strata. Within that crack lay a tree that grew downward. Upon the tree's tower, like branches, perched a raven. Within the raven's belly lay a snow-white hare. This is getting kind of convoluted. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea type stuff. There's a bump on the log and the hole in the frog and the hole in the bottom of the sea, or whatever the song goes. I don't remember. I haven't heard it in like 10 years or more. There's a frog on the bump on the log and the hole in the bottom of the sea. Where was I? I lost my thing. In the hare's eyes was a door. Oh my god, it's still going. Forth, swallowing both heaven and earth. Wait, what? No. And if you opened that door, was a world of as black as spilled ink that would pour forth, swallowing both heaven and earth. In that world, everything was still. There was no light and no sound. The Snow King would have crossed the silent realm alone, and its lightless heart find an egg. This egg held the essence of his enemy's life. Shatter it, and the immortal enemy would be reduced to dust. The task did not seem too difficult up until the moment of opening the door, or so the Snow Realm's king thought. But how was he going to cross that realm of pitch-black silence? So the Spirit of Frost and the Traveler wove 2 wings of ancient moonlight for him. Oh! Okay, now we're kind of talking about the lore of this little wing set design. This, then, may have been the wind glider that would carry one through the silent void. Yet the old moonlight has long since lost its radiance, and the Snow Realm King who once used them has vanished from history. What remains today functions no better than an ordinary wind glider. In fact, since wind gliders were invented far later than the age of the Snow King, this entire tale may well be fanciful explanation for someone crafted to justify the glider's existence. Huh. So everything I just read was completely made up. Good to know. And how did the Snow Realm King meet his end, you ask? Some say that when he shattered the egg, he finally saw the truth. His greatest enemy bore his face. Others claim the egg never existed, and that the world beyond the door was nothing but a trap meant to keep him in the void. There are far too many versions to count, but it does not matter. For in the Tale of Wings, the ending was never the part that mattered the most. I don't have a lot of these unlocked. These are the ones you get for Dragon Spine. I unlocked these ones. But they look like Columina. That's pretty enough. Last thing to do, let's look at the history records. Now there's just Kuhenki hanging up around here. Is she up on the top of the moon again? Or is she behind it? Ah, she's behind it. She seems to be resting. Best not to disturb her. Alright, we caught her at nap time. Anyway, while she's sleeping, let's go raid her stuff. When the moon returns to the sky to her tender light, will once again bring out the bright smiles of her friends. And thus ends a long and tedious journey to just do effectively 18 weekly missions. It took me the better part of almost a year because I didn't always remember to do this because it was actually resetting on the day, not with the weekly resets. But, hey, what can you do? Well, since this is going to be the last one in the series, I'm going to now have to go around and edit all of these into one long video. It'll probably be around an hour if I had to guess, maybe a little bit longer. Because it's going to be 6 of these little 10 to 15 minute sections probably at most. And then a little bit of my own dialogue and cuts, and then I'm going to have to date them all. Just so that you could see how spaced out it was and how bad I was at remembering to do these weekly. Beyond that, if you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, the best way to do that would be to join my Discord, links to which will be in the description below. And just to give you an idea of what I'm currently working on in the current timeline of events, is I'm currently playing through, and will be going to play through live later tonight, actually, at the time of recording this. I will be trying to finish the version 4.3 story in Honkai Star Rail. But this will probably get edited and put out first because it will take significantly less time to do. I plan on doing some Kartalpi Fold Quest, which, if you're watching this, I probably should have at least one video up on the channel about that. I might be doing some more Lost Branch of Legend, which there's a full playlist of my playthroughs of that in the... what's it called? Beta? Not beta. Early release. Early access. Still waiting on that game to fully release. It's probably going to come out any year now, because endless betas are a thing, I guess. And then the next stream that we do with Genshin on the channel will probably be Lohan's character story, which should be in the quest overview, right? Is it in story quests? Do we have a Lohan character story? We don't? Is he even on banner yet? No, not yet. We still have 3 days. Wow, I actually finished this before Lohan came out. I don't know, here's an extra thingy here. What's my pity at? 75. 76. Well, this should be a 5-star then, because I have to be extraordinarily unlucky if I don't get a 5-star at 86 pity. I don't usually do these pulls in these little recordings. Well, let's see what we get.
Diluc,
Of
Hey,
course,
I don't have you on the account yet.
Not interested in idle chit-chat. If you have things you want to get done, let me know.
All right. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7. So we got 7 pity going into the next standard banner 5-star. Well, anyway, this has been a long enough outro, and I even threw in some pulls at the end, just for the lulz. See you all next time. Stay safe.